Um, is it recording? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm really happy to see everyone who were actually able to wake up this morning so early for this session. It's going super interesting, and it will be like we'll get a lot of insights on beauty, skin, and hair care with Kenisha Chandran. She's an actress, model, and an ex-international cabin crew, and she's also an skincare expert. Um, who she has discovered a leading telecommunication. She was discovered by a leading telecommunication company a decade or more ago, and she went into acting many Telugu movies as a lead actress, and also in the last movie was a national award winner. So I'm really excited and pleased to have her here online today. She's going to also give her self-introduction and get started with some of the skincare essentials for as part of your daily life.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, thank you so much, Jessie, and hi everyone. I hope you're all doing well as you can during the situation and whatever happening around us. So yeah, she already have introduced me very well enough. I don't think you need any more info on that. But um, if you need to ask me something, please leave a question and keep the questions interesting. And we will tackle the questions in the end of the session. So first of all, let please keep interacting. You can leave the answers in the comment box so I could read them as well. So I want to know that what do you think? What is your idea about skincare or hair care in particular? So what do you think it is basically? So does anyone want to speak up or?
Or you can drop something in the chat box.
Yes, yes, you can drop something in the chat box whenever. So basically, what I've understood from years of expertise is that skincare for people have come to a very, small sphere. For them, it's all about cleaning and probably scrubbing since last few years and toning and moisturizing. So CTM, to be precise. But it is beyond that. It is much, much more than all these small steps you take. It has to be dealt from within. Okay, so you have to be mindful about what you eat, what you put on your skin, because as we all have learned since a young age in our classes, in schools, that skin is the largest organ and it is very porous. Okay, so you it whatever you apply on your skin, it's directly getting into your bloodstream. It doesn't even need the digestion process. It directly gets into your bloodstream. So you have to be very mindful about how you take care of your skin and hair. So it's more of a internal approach. Like I said, eat good food, hydrate. That is not an exaggeration when people say hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So if you are someone like me who doesn't drink water good enough, so you can probably start with trying to drink infused water. Here Jesse keeps telling me to drink things with carbon, and she's given me some recipes which I can actually which I've enjoyed with mint and carbon, if you remember, Jesse. So yes, and yeah, you have to take care of your skin from within outside, from inside to out. So once you start with your diet control, eat whatever you like. I binge on everything I like, but you have to be mindful about how much you eat. The portions have to be considered. Then you have to make sure that you're eating a lot of fruits. Eat your vitamins rather than drinking juices. Eat your vitamins, because juices are best consumed in the first half of the day than the other time of the day. But first half of the day, your digestive system is very active and it is going to take in whatever you give it. So try to include juices in the first half of your day. To be precise, during breakfast, and then the whole left of whatever days left, you can have fruits, you can have raw vegetables, include as much as roughage, as much as hydrating food you can. And then you come to skincare. After you do all this internally, then you can start taking care of your skin from outside. So if you're someone who is, touching your 30s, this is the right time when you begin what you call extensive regime skincare. Because when age hits you, it'll hit you between this 30 to 35. So before that, you are actually safeguarding yourself. And what you can do is you can, other than this cleansing, toning, and moisturizing, you can start involving a lot of masks, which can be store bought, or you can make yourself um, at home from the scratch. And other than that, you have to make sure that you're exfoliating at least twice a week, but make sure you're not doing it, overdoing it. Not more than twice a week you can exfoliate your skin. And other than that, you can start using few, well, how do I put it, few skincare essentials like facial oils, like a good moisturizer, a good sun defense cream or a sunscreen. So you have to be careful about what you choose, because the market is flooded with such kind of products. So I've always recommended, and I believe that you should only use something which is natural and organic. Because like I said, unless and until you have created it or formulated it on your own, you have to actually go through the brand's motto, their values, every
Mhm.
product's ingredients, to make sure that what you are putting on your skin. So it's a rule of thumb rule that you should not put on your skin what you will not eat.
Mhm.
So you have to be very careful about what you use on your skin. And then coming to something which I've always believed in, which is essential oils. So if you have ever noticed, or you've gone beyond just being a regular customer, and have actually gone to the ingredient list of the brands who are proud to call themselves organic or natural, you will find that essential oils is the main pillar of every formulation they have. That is because essential oils, like we all know, is the nature's answer to everything, every disease, wellness, every kind of internal emotional mood swings and emotional turmoil. So essential oils is the basic of every skincare that actually works. So you have to make sure that you take some time and try to understand what essential oil works for which problem, or which essential oil works for which type of skin, because it's not really easy. Like, I've always heard some of my clients, some of my friends telling me that उपटन लगाते थे हम लोग. I hope you all understand Hindi other than Jesse here. Yeah,
इसको
so
थोड़ा
I've
बहुत
heard,
I hope.
yeah, thoda bahut, yeah. So I've heard them saying उपटन लगाती थी मम्मी दादी, and it doesn't work on my skin the way it worked for them. So why is that? It's because, as simply put, you are not living in the times they lived. Right now, the stress we have, the amount of workload we have, the pollution, the change in environmental factors, the food we eat, everything contributes to your skin health. So, and one thing I want to put out, that besan gram flour is not as good as it is supposed to be, because it works for oily skin and combination skin, but for dry skin, please keep away from it. It is abrasive, and it is going to strip off your skin's oil, which is very important for your skin health. So you have to be, like I said, you have to be mindful about what you're using. It's not just about someone told you use this and you use it and you're not finding the results, but because you are not probably applying it in the right way, or you are probably not using the right product for you. Because as each person's personality differs, their skin type and their hair type also differs. And another thing which is to be noted is it's a new study. It is being studied rigorously right now, and people are actually getting involved in it, which I believe is very true, that your skin health will depend on your blood type.
Mhm.
Okay, so depending on your blood type, your skin will react to each product you apply or take. So it is very important you get to understand what kind of a skin you have, whether it's dry, sensitive, oily, or combination. And once you understand what kind of a skin type you have, then you have to understand what kind of a weather or climatic conditions you live in. And then you have to look for products which will directly attribute to clearing your skin. Most of the issues which a person finds in their skin is under eye dark circles, um, uneven skin tone, pigmentation, hair fall, and acne. These are the main five issues which most of the people find, majority of the people find. Basically, these issues can be tackled without reaching to a dermatologist, because once you reach it, it is, dermatology is science, and we know it's all full of English medicine. So once you reach a dermatologist, inevitably you'll be put into starting to take medication, and most of the skin medications are steroids. So it is better that you try your own natural ways to tackle your issues. And if you still don't find that it is helping you, it is going to take a longer time than how a drug bought product, or let me put it, Fair and Lovely would. Once you apply Fair and Lovely, you will see that your skin has taken a white sheen, which most of people love, and they think it is because they look fair. But no, it is because of the chemical compounds that it has, that your skin starts getting a grayish white tint. And if if you still think that it's good for you, what I want you to do is, if any of you use it, just stop using it for 2 days, and on a third day, look at your skin. Your skin will be as dull as you can imagine, because your skin is used to getting that chemical, and it will take your skin time to reverse the damages done to it. So once you start using a natural or an organic product, it is not going to give you results within 2 or 3 weeks. But once you start getting the results, you will be so happy with it that it will be a different kind of a feeling. You have to do it or go through it to believe it. And one more thing that I want to add is, once now you all, I suppose you all are using essential oils for yourself, or have started using them. So please do some research, and try to get some essential oils which you can actually, which you think you will love. Oh, give me a minute. My dog is, he also wants to attend the session.
That's a
Sorry.
huge dog.
Yeah, yeah. There he is. He also wants to attend the session. Yeah. So where was I? Yeah.
For
So
his
once
hair,
you find out,
probably.
or probably, yeah, for his hair. So fortunately, we are living in the times when people have started understanding that fair doesn't equal to beautiful. Okay. So whatever skin tone you have, your goal should be to maintain the youthful glow, or the un oily shine which you have. So for that, you have to, like I said, you have to start with internally taking in things, and slowly applying it on your face, trying to get some masks which you continuously use, some products. Like I said, the essentials are cleansing, a good toner, a good moisturizer, and a sunscreen. So these four things is something which you need to apply every day, each day. And let me, share an incident which happened with me personally. While I was shooting for one of my movies in Hyderabad, that I clearly remember, because I was so happy that during shoots you apply zinc, so that it's the best sunscreen. So they apply zinc, they apply a lot of makeup and everything. So even then, the skin used to get tan. So during this particular shoot, it was a complete lengthy shoot for 30 days, which we were doing during the night. It was a night shift. So it was a completely from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. So during that, I was so happy that I wouldn't have to apply the zinc and look like a, you know, um, makeup doll. But I what I realized that even after being shooting for continuously for 20-25 days during the night, I was still getting tan. That is because later I understood it's because of the lights that are being used. So similarly, when we are sitting at home, we think that we wouldn't need a sunscreen, but that is not right, because we are using screen, we are using laptops and phones, and we are sitting in front of the TV. All the ultraviolet rays are going to whatever reaches our skin is going to damage our skin. So you have to be sure that you're using a good sunscreen, a lightweight sunscreen every day, even sitting at home. So these are the main tips which you should keep in mind. And yeah, if you
And
have anything to ask, then yeah,
I
yeah.
would like to like because a lot of people, like think skincare and hair care is only for women, but I believe it is for both genders. I would like if you can maybe say something on that.
Sure, sure. Yes, irrespective of gender, say skincare. See, skincare these days is more about confidence. It's more about
Mm-hmm.
self-care. That is the purest form of self-care. So even men, they deserve it. I mean, they are also working hard, even though
Mm-hmm.
they half of them don't help or whatever, however it goes. They're also working hard and they deserve the self-care. So they have to also make sure that they're taking care of their skins. Most of the people who have approached me for consultations, men have more of the bumpy skin on their face, which is leftover of the acne from their adolescence time. And most of them contact me for hair fall and dandruff issues, and they have under eye dark circles and pigmentation, which is the same case with a woman. But because women's skin is thinner than a man's skin, it takes longer to rectify a man's skin. So you have to be mindful again about what you use. It is not, you wouldn't be certified as a woman if you start taking care of your skin. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to make sure you are moisturizing your skin, you are cleansing it properly, scrubbing it at least once or twice a week, and applying a good sunscreen again. So these days it's a trend to have beard. Okay, so I
Mm-hmm.
have seen men at my home who have good beard, and once they shave it off, I can actually
Especially
see
the
a
ring
line
lockdown.
forming.
Especially the ring
Yes,
lockdown, I think, yeah.
so you can actually, yes, you can actually see a line forming because the other part of their face till their eyes is darker than the rest of the part. It's only because they haven't used the sunscreen or they haven't taken good care of their skin. And for hair fall majorly, the issue for a hair fall could be that you're iron deficient or B12 deficient, or you this is genetic or stress. So hair fall is they say it's normal to have at least 100 strands fall in a day, but that can be changed, that can be rectified. You have to there are some few things you can do at home, few multivitamins you can take which is not going to harm you anyway. So you can take that, or you can make your own conclusion from essential oils, which you can probably take intake internally or apply on your scalp for hair fall.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, men should also take care of themselves.
Yeah, obvious. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but I've seen a lot of men. It's becoming like a trend, like you said. More and more men are starting to take care of themselves. Their hair quality and either the beard or the
Yes,
skin.
yes.
Like, yeah, yeah. It's
No,
especially when they
beard
work with
these
the
days,
public. Yeah.
exactly. Even if you are someone who loves having a beard, I suggest that you actually look for a good beard oil. It is important, it's imperative actually that you take care of it, you maintain it properly,
Mm-hmm.
so you can actually, there are few concoctions you can make from your own essential oils at home, which
Mm-hmm.
can be shared with you. And there are some products which you want to actually buy from a chemist store or anything. If you need help with that, you can reach out to me with your skin type. I can probably recommend a good product or something like that, because there
Mm-hmm.
are hundreds which you'll find. And one thing I've learned from 13 years of experience now, is that every product doesn't work the same.
That's right.
So yeah.
And I really liked earlier when you mentioned about the recent studies on skin
Blood group,
issues
yes,
and
yes,
the blood type, because I also, as you know, probably like I've been following the blood type nutrition for the last many, many
yes,
years.
yes,
I'm
yes.
very into that, and I always encourage people to get to know their blood type so they get to
Even
know
I have,
more what is good for them.
yes,
And
and
it's
even I
interesting
have
to see
seen
like the link with the skin also.
exactly. And even now, I have also started being mindful about what I consume in
Mm-hmm.
food according to my blood type. Being O, there are a lot of things which goes into it. So It's a years and years of study and research. So it is not harmful. So it's worth a try.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you were mentioning earlier, like some good facials that can also be easily done at home with like
Yes.
kitchen ingredient. I remember I've done one with chocolate and curd and honey, and I was just like, actually, I wanted to lick it more than to apply on my skin. It was very tasty with these three
I
ingredients. It was
know.
pretty much chocolate,
Yes.
but it was very
Yes.
good for the skin. That was one of your that was one of your recipe.
Yes, it was. Chocolate is good. It is good to apply as a mask for 10-15 minutes each night before you sleep. But there's another mask which I would love to share with you all, because
Hmm.
this
I'm
particular
sure the ladies
proportion,
are waiting for that.
yes, this
Mhm.
recipe particularly will suit every skin type. So that is the reason I want to share this one particular, because even if you don't know your skin type, this is not going to aggravate any issue. It is not going to do anything, but you're going to get shiny, happy skin, glowing skin. So you can use this every day before bath, or maybe before you sleep at night, and you will enjoy this because this has a lot of aromatherapy, um, uh, you know, aromatherapy angle to it. It has a lot
Mhm.
of feel good factor to it. So all you need it, maybe you people want to write it down or something, you can.
Yeah, you can go
All
ahead
you
and
need
I
is,
will type it in at the same time you're speaking. I will type in the chat box if people
yes,
want to. Okay.
okay, yes. So this one is going to be, you know what kind of okay, it is going to be a gel consistency. It won't be a gel, it'll be a gel cream. If you, any of you have used a gel cream, you know how it feels. It just absorbs into your skin. It's so lightweight that you will love the feel of it. So once you start using it for 14 days, please get back to me and let me know how you're enjoying it. Okay. What you need is, you can use aloe vera gel of any brand. I would prefer you use an organic brand. A tablespoon of aloe vera gel, and a tablespoon of any carrier oil. I suggest almond, which is beautiful, which is a sweet almond. You can use a Khadi brand, which is amazing. You can use a tablespoon of that. A pinch of good grade organic turmeric. A pinch, when I say a pinch, it has to be a tiny pinch, because I don't want it to leave a yellowish tint on your face. And you're going to use it regularly. So
Mhm.
I and essential oils of two essential oils, I'll tell you. These two work for every skin type. One is lavender, another one is yang yang. Okay. So
I love
lang lang,
that.
you will
Mhm.
love. Yes, it is beautiful. The aroma is amazing. How this is going to help you is, with aloe vera gel, you're going to rectify any uneven skin tone you have. Turmeric is going to give you a glow, which will be like, you know, a luminescent moon glow. So moonlight glow. So you will have that with the turmeric. The carrier oil, that is almond, will help with your under eye dark circles. Will inject a lots of amino acids into your skin, which will make your skin plump. And lavender will help with, again, uneven skin tone, the aromatherapy benefits of it. Lang Lang also helps with the same kind of, it has the same properties. So both of it, just use around, say, a drop or two at the max, not more than that.
Mhm.
And you can probably keep, you can make it for a week and refrigerate it and use it each night. Take two teaspoon of it, apply it on your face, let it be on your face for like 15-20 minutes. You will see all the gel, all of it has absorbed into your skin. So you can be so assured that it is working on you. So it's getting into your skin, and within the 14th day, you will see a tremendous change in your skin. You will see how it glows. You'll start seeing a pinkish tint forming on your skin. And this is tried and tested, and it is a guarantee that you will love it.
And I
So
have a
please try.
question. So how much time you have to keep it on your skin before you
15
wash it
20
off?
minutes,
Okay.
15-20 minutes. And I would say, if you are someone who has more time in your hand, wait till it is absorbed, max of 30 minutes, but it'll be absorbed within 15, 12, 20 minutes. Because once you mix all this in a bowl, you will see that it is forming as a gel. So
Mhm.
the gel consistency is what helps it absorb into your skin easily.
Okay.
So this is something which you will love. Try it at home and do let me know. And I want to give another DIY for the hair you
Mhm.
would love.
Yes, we're all ready for
Yes.
it.
Yes.
I
So
just
for the
posted in the
hair
group
is,
if you guys want to see it. I just posted it in a group in the chat. Okay. And then for the hair, sorry, go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt.
yes. So for the hair, it's an oil, and the recent studies state that as contrary to the popular belief that oiling your hair overnight is going to help you. No, if you are someone who has an oily scalp, please do not keep the oil in your hair more than an hour. Okay, because it's going to aggravate the oil secretion in your scalp. So if you're someone who has dry, brittle hair, you can keep it overnight. But otherwise, I suggest that you apply it and wash it off within an hour. And what you need to do is take equal parts of these three oils, which is coconut, almond, and olive. Equal parts of these three oils. Fill it in a
Hello, are you here? Hello?
bottle.
Okay, sorry, I lost you. Maybe it's my connection or yours. I'm not sure. Can you repeat?
Everyone.
Sorry,
Yeah,
maybe it's my connection or
that's okay.
yours. I'm not sure, but I think the internet.
Your connection, because no, that's
Okay.
okay. That's okay. Yeah.
Do you
So,
mind to repeat the equal parts of which oils?
yes, equal parts of almond, coconut, and olive.
Okay.
Okay. Again, please make sure, please be mindful that you're using natural and organic sources of it to have optimum results. And let's say you're using around 250 ml of each oil. For every 250 ml, take 5 drops of rosemary essential oil.
How many drops?
Okay, 5.
Okay.
For each 250 ml, 5 drops of rosemary essential oil, and put it in a bottle. Make sure that you are shaking it before use, and take out a little in a bowl. You know how much you need every time you want to oil. Warm it a little bit, and squeeze fresh ginger juice into it. Okay, a tablespoon. Mix it all and apply it in your scalp and wash it off with mild shampoo, very mild shampoo. And you will see a difference. See, hair takes longer to rectify than skin. So for hair, I would say that will take you around 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
So yeah, try this out. You will love the difference it brings in your hair. You will see how shiny, bouncy, voluminous it looks. The hair fall will reduce. Dandruff will be taken care of because of rosemary and ginger. Hair fall will be taken care of because of almond and rosemary. And the brittle, dry hair would be taken care of because of coconut and olive. So that's the DIY. You can do this every day. If you're shampooing it within an hour, do it every day. If you are leaving it overnight, do it twice a week. That's all it takes.
Sounds great. These are two very, very important and fun DIY to do at home yourself. And I think most people can have easily those ingredients available.
Yes,
So,
and this is not gender biased. So even men can use the same mask. So, you can be a facial therapist at home and probably prepare a batch of it, keep it in the fridge and use every day. Use away to glory.
Especially that the hair one. I think a lot of men will want to try that. A lot of men are having these baldness issues.
Bald patches. Yes, definitely.
Thank you so much for all these great tips. And I would like if everyone here who is online right now, if you have any questions, maybe Kenisha can take a few questions before we end the session.
Sure.
Someone wrote, what do you have to avoid getting gray hair?
Okay, gray hair. See, gray hair could be because of genetics. Can I know who asked it? Should I address to the person?
Prashad.
Hi, Prasad. Yes. So for gray hair, it could be genetics. If you are not above 40 and still experiencing gray hair, it could be genetics and stress. So it is easier said than done, but try to avoid a little stress. Take time for yourself. And for something to apply on your hair, I would say please look for a black castor oil, black, okay, which is found from African subcontinent. You can easily buy one at Amazon. My father uses one which I had actually recommended to him, and he loves it. He uses it on his beard as well. He's 60 plus and he loves it. So it's a black castor oil, black in color. You can use the same black castor oil for your hair with a carrier oil of your choice, equal parts, again equal parts, and apply it every day and see if you find a difference, because it's very difficult to reverse gray hair, to be very
Mm-hmm.
frank. And if you don't, sport it, salt and pepper, love it.
Salt and pepper. Yes, it is
Yes,
actually natural. You have seen some
it is.
Bollywood, Hollywood stars who
Oh,
have gray hair, and they're
you're
very looking
welcome,
good.
Prasad. Yes, yes, George Clooney. How can you forget
Mm-hmm.
George Clooney?
That's what
Salt and
exactly the
pepper.
one I was having in mind. He's so handsome
Yes,
with the gray hair. So you
gray
guys don't
hair.
be
I know,
ashamed of
salt
your
and
gray
pepper.
hair. Mm-hmm.
Oh, love it. Women
Yeah,
these days
thank you
dig
very
it.
much for it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, do we have any more questions?
Um, the do it your DIY sounds awesome. Anyone else would like to maybe ask a question for hair or skin, any type of concerns or
Yeah,
just
I just want to ask you one thing. Sorry.
Sneha? Yep.
Hi,
Yeah,
Sneha. Yes,
it
Sneha.
was a great session, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Really doing great. It was a great session.
Thanks.
A lot
Thank
of
you. Thank you
knowledge.
so much.
I was aware of it, so it was really good. So I just want to ask you, yeah, that I have like little open pores on my skin, which is like
Okay.
I think because I like those whatever danas and all. I've taken that out when
Yes.
I was young and all. So
Okay.
it has developed some pores. So
Okay.
I've been applying that multani mitti to close up the pores.
Okay.
So do you have
Okay.
any better suggestion for this?
Yes. One thing I want to put it out here. It's a good thing that you're using multani mitti, which is Fuller's Earth, but make
Yeah.
sure you're using it with a oil, any oil. Okay, it could be just an
Okay.
essential oil, or it could be just any carrier oil. If your skin
Uh-huh.
is oily, go for a lighter version of oil like jojoba. And if your skin is dry, go for coconut oil or something, because multani mitti alone will strip away your sebum, which
Mm-hmm.
will
Yeah.
yes, which what happens is once you have open pores, that simply means that your sebum is not in control. Okay, so you're having a lot of oily patches around where you have open pores. So if you apply
Hmm.
multani mitti, it is going to dry it. Once it
Okay.
dries it, your skin goes into overwork. It produces more of oil. So
Oh.
that is why, because of the oil, a shiny patch forms, and that is why the open pores are more visible.
Oh.
So apply it with a little bit of oil. So if you're using a tablespoon of Fuller's Earth, apply
Fine.
maybe a quarter of oil,
Okay.
so that you're
Okay.
not, aggravating it. And open pores to an extent can be cured, because again, one thing I want you to do is please go check your iron deficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Please check if you're deficient, if you're anemic. If yes, then you need to take pomegranate internally.
No,
Okay.
actually, I'm not. I just had my blood
Okay.
test. I'm absolutely. This is
Okay,
because
great. Okay, then
it
it's not,
hasn't
internal.
developed now. Actually, it is like
Uh-huh.
since you growing up and all, when you open or when you
Yes.
take out those danas and all, and it becomes
Yes.
open.
Yes.
That ways.
Okay. Okay. All right.
It stopped.
Yes.
It
Okay.
stopped now. I mean, it's not happening now. But the mark is there. The marks, open
Okay.
marks are there. So I just want to know
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah. So it can be like, can we cure it, or it's like not cannot be cured now?
It
Just
can be to an extent, because what I'm not understanding is, are you saying that the open pores, which are on the skin or the bumps, or because you have burst some acne, that's why the
yeah,
marks are
about some
left?
acne and all that.
Okay,
Because
so
of that.
those are not open pores, those are black spots,
Okay.
right?
Okay. We call it
So
black.
yes, yes, open pores would be something which would be only visible here,
Okay.
here, and
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Yes, these are the
Okay.
only three places where open pores are visible. And you can actually
Okay.
see them. Open pores are like tiny holes on your skin.
Okay.
These are
So
black spots. Black
these
spots,
ones are black
yes,
spots.
yes, those are black spots. Black spots
Okay.
require attention, which can be cured. Yes, definitely can be cured. You can use a good, what I say, a good not a dark spot correction. I'll
Your voice went off. Sorry.
sorry. Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you can use a good, maybe I would say a good moisturizer, and to make sure that it doesn't aggravate, a very good sunscreen. May I know which sunscreen you're using?
I think I'm using some Lancome sunscreen. Something. Not too sure.
Okay, Lancome. Okay, all right. Yeah. So try getting a good organic sunscreen which you can apply every day, because
Okay.
sunscreen will make sure that your dark spots are not aggravating. These dark spots are only because melanin has concentrated on certain spots.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So once you start applying a good mask every day, the one which I shared would work wonders for you. Once you start applying this every day and using a good sunscreen, it is going to block these melanin productions. And within
Okay.
maybe say a month and a half, you will see that these spots have completely, or maybe to an extent, 80% reduced. So,
Is it?
which can be, yes, yes, it can be tackled. Yes, yes,
And
it can be tackled.
and even if I can interrupt 1 second, I
Yes.
make my own sunscreens with natural products and some essential oils like lavender. So if you guys
Yeah.
want, I can also share it later after the session for
Oh,
home
perfect.
for
The
homemade,
doctor
very
is
simple.
around.
It takes
The
five ten
doctor is
minutes
around the
to
corner.
make. Sorry?
Yes.
I'm saying
So,
the doctor is around the corner. I mean, Jessie is here only, so I can ask him. Okay.
yes, she is
Perfect.
going to be a certified formulator now.
And
Okay.
Kenisha, there is
Okay.
one more question
Yeah.
in the chat. Someone,
You.
Yeah.
Prashad, he wrote, face massage is also important in that case to get smooth skin. What is to protect as for oily skin? Prashad,
Okay. Face
do you
massage.
mean if you have oily skin, or if you to protect as a oily skin? Do you mean that you have an oily skin, or you want to?
Both are different questions. There is
Okay.
two questions that I've mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
You
Let
can.
me tackle the first question first. Okay. For the massage part, if you are not sure about what and how to massage your face, I would say please stay away from it, because when you pull your face, you are going to pull the facial skin is very thin. Okay. It's paper thin, so when you pull and push your face facial muscles, you're going if you're not going to do it the right way, you're going to leave dents, you're going to leave fine lines and crow's feet. So if you're not sure about it, please don't do it. If you are particular and you love a good facial massage, please buy a massaging equipment which is easily available again on Amazon, and you because it goes in circular motions, so you're not going to apply pressure in the wrong place, so it'll just go circle in circles all around your face. So you please use that and use a very good massage cream with it, and you'll be good to go.
And you had another question, Prashad?
Yeah. How to take good care of oily skin, that's what he meant.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, for oily skin, please stay away from all the drying masks, like I told Sneha, right? That anytime you apply something which is drying on your skin, it's going to pull out all the oils, and your skin is going to go overdrive because it'll be confused, and it'll go overdrive and provide and push out more oil. So mostly, please use a matte matte sunscreen or something which is not easily water soluble. Again, something natural, which is natural, and you can probably use a good night gel cream to apply at night and sleep over. And yeah, these are the main things. And avoid taking a lot of oily food, like they say, and hydrate yourself a lot. So there
Always
are, if
hydrate, hydrate,
someone,
hydrate.
yes, hydrate. So if there are some people like me who don't like drinking regular water, please go for infused water, which is nothing but some ingredients put into your water bottle, like it could be lime, it could be some fruits, and let it
Mm-hmm.
seep for a few hours and drink it. So I do that. And please avoid a lot of sugar in your diet. And this should be, this should be good for your oily skin. And oily skin people, they are one of the best skin types, because other than acne, they don't have much issues. because their own sebum takes care of their skin. So that's how it is.
And so we had another question
Yes.
from Sharon. She's asking how to start taking care of our skin on daily basis.
On a daily basis, cleanse twice a day. Use a good cleansing powder or a
Mhm.
good cleansing lotion. Which, or if you are someone who don't want to buy, from the market, you can simply clean your skin with coconut milk, which is a amazing thing. Just apply it
Coconut
on your
milk,
skin and
okay.
wash it off.
Mhm.
Yes, wash it off. Make sure you're not using an abrasive soap or a facial cleanser. Go for a
Mhm.
very, very mild one. Himalayas neem face wash is amazing. It works for every skin type and it's very smooth and soft on the skin. Go for a very good facial cleanser. Scrub your skin twice a week. You can go for a DIY scrub or buy one from the market. There are
Mhm.
many organic products. There are many brands who have come up with amazing products. I keep getting them for trials and I have enjoyed using them. So if you need the names of it, depending on your skin type and your lifestyle and your budget, you can reach out to me. I can tell you the whole list of it. And then use a good toner. You can probably make one at home or buy one again, and a good moisturizer and a sunscreen, like I said. So if you find a sunscreen which equals a moisturizer, then you don't
Mhm.
need anything more. This is how you take care of your skin on a regular basis. And if you if you want to go a step ahead and make sure that you are guarding yourself internally and externally, you can start taking a particular juice every day on an empty stomach in the morning. The first thing you drink is a juice. It's a concoction of different fruits and raw vegetables, which should be made according to your blood type and your lifestyle, which should be different for each person. And you
Mhm.
can start having probably a shot or two of that every day in the morning on empty stomach, and you will see tremendous results. That's how it works.
It sounds so easy when we hear you. We have to just implement it now in our life.
Yes. No, like I've always
Mhm.
said and always maintained that skincare and hair care is not a one-day feat. Okay, you
Mhm.
have to be consistent. You have to be really religiously wanting to follow it every day. And like they say, 21 days and the habit forms. So if
Mhm.
you push yourself to do it for 21 days, on the 22nd day, you will automatically do it again. So no pain, no gain.
And when we can take one last question. There was
Yes.
Somya. She was saying that she's using henna powder for
Hina. Yes.
natural conditioning, and she's asking what products can I add for effective results.
Yes. Soumya, henna is something which is to be used only once in 3 months because it is
Mhm.
very abrasive to the hair, and it it actually sits on your hair. So if you go to
Mhm.
a hairstylist and ask them to probably take a strand of your hair and push it back with a with a scissor or something, you will see the buildup of henna on your hair. So it's a good thing if you have a henna plant at home and you take the leaf out and do it
Mhm.
for yourself. It's a very good thing. That also should be limited to once in 3 weeks, okay, not more than that. So if you want something which is to be conditioning your hair, again, try to switch your shampoo, because every time you're shampooing your hair with a L'Oreal, Sunsilk, whatever shampoo is found, it has sulfate and that product builds up in your hair. So please be mindful and get a very good natural product for your
Mhm.
hair. And other than that, what you can do is get organic shea butter. Okay, shea
Mhm.
butter, organic. Get a good tub of it. From Make sure you're getting it from subcontinents of Africa, because the most authentic fatty shea butter is from there.
Mhm.
Get a good tub of it. Scoop out a tablespoon. Mix aloe vera gel into it, and a good oil of whatever you like, and a tablespoon of good coconut milk, which you can squeeze at home, and just mix it all up
Mhm.
and apply it in your hair. Half an hour and you'd be done. If not, you can go for two, depending on your length of your hair, two egg whites. Do not apply the yolk, but only whites. Two egg
Mhm.
whites whipped up, really nice,
Mhm.
and mix it again with aloe vera gel and apply it on your hair. You will love how conditioned your hair will feel. And again, this is something which you can do again once a week. and twice a week, and you will see great results.
And I think we are also lucky to be in India. There's plenty of coconuts everywhere. When in Canada, you
Yes,
have to go to
yes.
supermarket to get a can of coconut milk. At least here, you can get them even fresh and make your own at home.
Definitely, yes. You can keep, you can squeeze out a coconut milk and, keep it refrigerated for around a week. And what you can do is you can squeeze out the coconut milk with some warm water, just
Mm-hmm.
grind it in your mixer and squeeze it out. Keep it in the refrigerator. And once the next day, you will see your creme has formed. That is your coconut milk. Remove that and you can keep in the fridge or start breaking it and using it for
I
whatever
would
you
drink it probably before I apply.
want.
Great. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Nisha. We're running out of time. So thank you so much
Yes.
for your
Thank you
time,
so
for
much.
all your great
Yes.
advice, all of us today. And
Thank you so much.
to conclude, so if you can give maybe 3 or 5 essential oils that you would use, always recommend for skincare or hair care,
Yes.
what would be the 5
Lavender.
top one? Mm-hmm.
Yes, lavender, ylang ylang for skin, lavender for skin.
Mm-hmm.
Myrrh is an amazing one for uneven skin tone. It could be lemon or turmeric.
Mm-hmm.
And rosemary and peppermint for hair. So these are 6. These are the best ones you can go.
And then for the hair, you said rosemary. What else? Sorry?
Peppermint. And
Peppermint.
Yes, it stimulates your hair growth. It stimulates your follicles. So
Mm-hmm.
the hair is forced to grow faster.
And these are the 2. And for the skin, you said lavender, myrrh, liang liang, and
And which is the other one I said?
chamomile, you said?
You can. No. I did say something. See, there are a few more which can go. It can be patchouli.
Mm-hmm.
Patchouli is, and again, myrrh, lavender, sandalwood.
Oh, sandalwood, that's what you said. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sandalwood. Rose absolute is amazing, again, for skin.
That's one of the best, but
any
the
type.
most expensive
Yes.
one. Yeah.
Most expensive one, yes.
But
Exactly.
amazing for skin. It's been
So
used
we
also
make do with
for centuries
yes,
and
we
Middle
make
East for skincare.
centuries exactly, and we make do with lavender if rose is not available. Yeah, so these are the
Great.
ones. And if any of the participants want to know more, and if you have any personal questions, you can reach out to me on Instagram. You can follow me. You can take the link from Jessie. She'll forward it in the
It was
group,
also
and
on that poster
yes,
as well. Yeah.
exactly. So
Beauty,
yeah,
beauty therapy with Kenisha.
yes, even that, and you can get in touch with me on my personal account as well. So she'll leave both the links there, and yeah.
And Soumya wrote my all-type rose and lavender or my favorite oils. Yeah, me too. They smell
Yes,
so
yes,
good, and for
yes.
skin, oh my God, I love them.
Amazing.
Even
Yes.
for men, Prashad. So it's not only for women. Thank you so much. It's great to see also some men were here. There was Prashad, Neil, and Praveen, who were also online. They just quit. And Suzanne was here. She wrote, thank you so much. It was what she wrote. I will have to go back. This was fantastic information. Thank you so much. And then she left.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys.
The
And I will.
guys are here to help Kenisha